I think what government does, it engages in legalized theft. That is, for example, and you see this, if if I see an elderly lady sleeping on the grate in the dead of winter, she's hungry, she needs some medical attention, and she needs some shelter. Well, I could walk up to somebody with a gun in my hand and say, "Give me your $200." Having gotten that person's $200, I then go down and buy the lady some medical attention, some food, and shelter. Well, I think that the average American would find me guilty of theft, regardless of what I did with the money. Now, the problem is, for the average American, is there a distinction between that act, where I walked up to somebody and took their money to help this lady out, to where is there a distinction between that act and where Congress takes the $200 from somebody and they go down and help the lady out? I assert that there's no distinction to be made between those two acts. And if both acts involve taking the rightful property of one person and giving it to another to whom it does not belong. And if you press me for a distinction between the two acts, the first act, where I walked up to somebody and took their $200, that is illegal theft. The second act, where Congress takes somebody's money to help somebody else, that is legal theft. It's theft nonetheless. It's just a matter of legality. And some people say, "Well, look, Williams, all these things you complain about, we live in a democracy, and it's majority rule." Well, I first tell them, I try to tell them, the framers did not intend for us to be a democracy. But even more important, just because something is legal does not make it moral. That is, after all, slavery was legal. Did that make it moral? Stalinist purges, the Nazi acts, they were all legal, but were they moral? And so what moral people have to ask, is there a moral case for taking by force the property of one person and giving it to another to whom it does not belong?